Hi there and welcome. We're in Bryson City, North Carolina, where we're about to get on the Polar Express. Welcome to the telling of my personal experience on the real-life Polar Express, inspired by the Polar Express, written by Chris Van Allsburg. A long time ago, one Christmas Eve, I lay silent on my office couch. The Polar Express kid said he didn't rustle the sheets and he breathed slowly and silently. I don't buy that one bit. I'm freaking excited. I can't sit still. It's Christmas Eve, for crying out loud. Anyway, I listened very intently for a sound I had always longed to hear. I had always wanted to hear the jingle of the bells on Santa's sleigh and reindeer. There's no Santa, my friend always said, but I just knew that she couldn't be right. A hiss, clank, and metallic squeak sounded from my yard. I peeked out my window to find a glowing train parked outside my front door. It was veiled in a cloud of steam as snow drifted softly to the ground. Conductors stood by the door and motioned for me to come. My daughter and I, in our matching pajamas, put on our slippers and tiptoed our way outside. "Get on board," the conductor ordered. "Are you guys coming?" "Where are we going?" I asked. "Well, to the North Pole, of course," he laughed. "After all, this is the Polar Express." The conductor happily took our tickets as we climbed on board. Look at this.
The train was decorated with festive candles and garland and protective COVID plexiglass shields, and filled with children, moms and dads, and even grandmas and grandpas all dressed in their pajamas.
We're on our way, Ella. We are on our way. Bye-bye, Tifa.
There we go. Perfect.
We enjoyed some music and candlelight. And we ate snickerdoodle cookies, so carefully balanced on the head of our server.
Impressive. Thank you.
Don't forget that this is called maybe especially for all these passengers.
And handmade chocolate bars from Heavenly Fudge Depot, right there from Bryson City, North Carolina.
Leave, but
We saw the king of the Polar Express.
On, duped, bamboozled, railroaded. You are a doubter. You just don't believe.
We're getting the hot chocolate ready.
We drank lusciously creamy hot chocolate served in souvenir mugs as we watched the world whiz by.
In our souvenir mugs. How is it? Is it delicious?
It is very good.
Is it really hot?
A little, not very.
So no tough burning.
We met characters from the book. Look, there's Mittens.
I'm not the best chef, even though I am a chef.
They sang and danced for us. And they read us the story of the Polar Express, written by Chris Van Allsburg.
These with liquid centers as white as snow. We drank hot cocoa as thick and rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, the lights of towns and villages flickered in the distance as the Polar Express raced northward. Soon, there were no more lights to be seen. We traveled.
We passed pumpkin patches.
You can actually see more pumpkin.
We crossed bridges and streams. We passed abandoned trailers swallowed by the forest floor. We followed the river as the city faded in the distance, and the train moved northward. The flowing river turned to a big block of ice, which signaled our entrance into the North Pole.
Oh no!
That means we're officially in the North Pole. Does anybody want a tour? Woo! Alright, coming up on my left is the reindeer barn. Every reindeer on Santa Cena's there except for Rudolph. He's busy training this side. See my pleasure is Prince Vixen coming up the door and horse blitzing.
We made it to the North Pole.
Santa's new workshop. Let's wave to those elves over there. Hi, Santa. There's Santa. There's Santa. There's Santa. See?
The lights in the North Pole sparkled like beautiful diamonds. But oh no, there's a problem. Santa is missing.
I want you to admit to this entire car what you did.
Okay, so apparently it was my day to watch Santa. I got a little sidetracked because that hot chocolate is great. You guys agree?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. And awesome.
You lost Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, Santa's lost.
I lost Santa.
Mittens lost Santa. So what did we do? Well, there's nothing that a good old Christmas carol and a dance can't fix. And that did the trick. We found Santa.
I told you I found him. Merry Christmas.
And Santa passed out little sleigh bells to all the children. Well, all the children and me.
You've been nothing but the very best I can.
Look, it was bells. Santa, we got bells from Santa. I can only hope.
So for one bell right here, okay? I'm gonna make it disappear, and I promise I'm not just gonna roll it down the aisle or something like that. That's silly, okay? That's dumb. I would never do that, okay? So on the count of three, this bell is gonna disappear, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Our adventure was over and we waved as we pulled back into the station. As we stepped off the train, I could hear our bells ring, and I can still hear it today. Its sweet sound will always remind me of this magical train ride.
Thank you.
Will I come back to ride the Polar Express another day, you ask? Well, yes, I believe I will. Thank you for joining me on this magical journey. I appreciate you. Have you ever ridden on the Polar Express in Bryson City, or would you like to? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.